Hi, welcome to my channel. So this is a very impromptu video. I wasn't planning on actually posting videos when I came here. As you can see, I'm in the heart of beautiful Mother Nature, Mother Gaia, our mother. And I felt inclined to just share with my people, to share with my soul family, and whoever feels like they're resonating or connecting to me. So, I want to actually talk about journaling, what it is to me, and the benefits of journaling. And yes, so stay tuned. And if you like this video, honey, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe. So let's get into it. This video is gonna depend on how strong my arm is because I didn't come with my equipment. So I'm gonna try make it as short as possible but insightful as well. So journaling. Journaling to me, I feel like it's writing your emotions out, writing your thoughts. I don't believe that there is a method to it. I'm sure if you've come across some videos, they'll tell you that there's methods and procedures to do it. Whatever you feel inclined to do, go for it. For me, I just feel like journaling is the opportunity for you to tune into yourself, and kind of dig deeper than the surface level, because sometimes even when we're in prayer or when we're meditating, like sometimes we create our own boundaries, but I feel like journaling is a tool for you to kind of step out of the boundaries and really step into yourself. Like for me, I feel like it is the best tool to kind of indulge in your emotional and mental mind, kind of tap into you. I feel like as well it can be used as a divination tool, like a way to connect with God, source, channel a message through writing, because sometimes depending on the type of person you are, like me, I've been someone who struggled to be vulnerable, who had a little bit of a blockage there in the throat, the throat chakra. So I struggled to be vulnerable, to communicate my needs and my wants. And along my journey, I feel like I have opened up a lot more. I'm not as vulnerable, as not as like closed off. I am more vulnerable, but journaling has kind of been a tool for me. It's been a tool for me to kind of speak more and kind of really tune into myself more without like the fears that you may get when you wanting to say your truth. Why not write it? So for me, let's say I'm going through something and it's just overwhelming me, and I'm kind of now closed off and stuck, and I'm also not feeling comfortable enough to speak to someone, whether it's a friend or a family member. Journaling is the best tool for a situation like that. You can sit down and just write everything that you're feeling. There's no limits, there's no boundaries. It's just you, it's your thoughts, it's your emotions, it's everything coming into full surface. So for me, I do it whenever I feel called to. I carry books with me everywhere. I have so many journaling books. I have different ones as well. I have some for gratitude, I have some for morning reflections. There's some that I carry that are for my thoughts. If I feel like I have so many thoughts in my head and I kind of want to release them, because sometimes that's what happens when you're clouded or you're overthinking. So you need to release some of that energy. It needs your attention, but it's popping up. So write it down, let it out. For me, I like to kind of distinguish it like that. Obviously, it's annoying sometimes to be carrying 1,000 books. I do have like general books where this book, I'll be like, it has no connotation to it. It's just a book where whenever I feel like writing something, I go and I write it. It has really, 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 really helped me emotionally heal, emotionally connect with myself, connect with God more in a deeper level, because you are removing the obstacles and the boundaries that you may have in your mind. When you're writing something down, like it's kind of like a release, especially depending on why you are journaling. For me, as I said, it's really good for emotional and mental release when I feel like there's just a lot going on and I feel like I'm backed up in a corner. I sit down with my thoughts, my heart, and I release. And from what I've picked up in my life, I've noticed that when I started journaling, I started having a clearer mind. I stopped overthinking, because now everything that I've been feeling, I'm giving it a platform. The thoughts that are coming up in my head, I'm not ignoring them. I'm giving them a platform to be released, to be acknowledged. And that creates more space in your mind for achieving the things that you want to do. If you're watching this video or you're on my channel, you're probably on that tip of self-development or self-evolvement and growth. And sometimes we get stuck in our old ways and our old patterns, and it's perfectly okay. It's perfectly okay, but it's good to understand that we can get out of these emotions and these patterns, and we don't have to do like crazy things. Sometimes it's just bringing your awareness to something, writing it down, releasing it to the universe, releasing it to God, leaving it up there. For me, I really don't have like a formal pattern of how I journal. I really just go on how I'm feeling. I'll ask myself, how am I feeling? And then I take it from there. I'll write, and when thoughts come up, I'll write it, and sometimes even the questions that you'll have that are within you come out as well when you're journaling. It is so healing. It's so beneficial. It's so beneficial for your own growth and development. And I would advise anyone that is on that self-love journey to consider journaling. It is so important to kind of have a platform to release your emotions, especially if you're someone who holds things within, like I have been. So if you found this video insightful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share and subscribe, and also don't forget to comment. Let me know, what are you more interested in? Are you a journaler? Have you started journaling? Are you interested in journaling? And if you have been doing it for a while, how has it helped you? Because in my life, I won't lie, it has shifted me emotionally, mentally. It's brought clarity into my life. It's brought blessings into my life, and all because you're allowing, you're no longer running from your thoughts and your emotions. You're actually allowing them. You're putting them into surface. You're putting them into pen and paper. So thank you for watching my channel, and many blessings to you. Peace.